Hey guys, Ultimate Deadboy here. I'm back with another video. I'm sorry it's been taking so long. I've had to do a whole bunch of crazy crap at Home Depot, and unfortunately I can't get back into the stop motion business till at least Thursday. Um, I have to open I had to open all day this week, and I have to open most of the time next week. So I don't have time to do that kind of stuff. But trust me, I'm going to try to start getting slowly back into that kind of stuff. This video is just going to kind of cover some of the stuff that I've been working on, as well as a couple of updates props moving forward. So real quickly, I'm going to go ahead and get to this done. As some of you guys know, I like building things. I like building model cars. I like building Lego builds, um, DIY stuff. A lot of it's inspired by Odin Makes, as well as DIY prop shops, and a couple other people who do that stuff. I don't know any of them off the top, a lot of them off the top of my head. Brett's Groovy Chainsaws, he does a lot of, not DIY, but he does a lot, or not a lot of custom stuff, but he does do the Ash Williams chainsaw hands, which is, I admit, was not where I got the inspiration to build my own version of the chainsaw, but he definitely does build props like that. So this is actually inspired by one of the Odin Makes videos. I think it was the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy, whatever the hell it is. I don't know what it is. Now this doesn't just look weird. There's a switch in here, and when I turn the switch on, you can kind of see some lights, so we're going to turn off these, and those light up. So it's a little bit hard to see, but there's a mixture of colors here. Straight green bar going that way, and a blue chaser going that. So there are more circuit boards on here that don't do anything. For instance, this one right here doesn't do shit. It did when I first put the thing together, but then I took a look at it the very next day, and something got loose, and I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to try to fix it. So it was like a clock type thing. I'm going to remake that at some point, put it here for like a watch type thing, so that way I have, a watch on this. So I'm like, oh hey, it's 8:12. And then this one doesn't do anything. It was one of those weird circuit boards that you have to like quickly fuse and do a whole bunch of shit with, and I don't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do half of it, so I just literally took a whole bunch of random crap and threw it together. And then on the bottom there's this breadboard, and the breadboard again doesn't do anything. It's just there for pretty much decoration, essentially. Is what it's there for. It's all there for decoration. And then there are hinge panels on the back. And then these latches here. That's how the whole thing can be removed. So, you lift the latch on both sides, slide your hand out, or the whole thing opens up. So this is 4-inch PVC pipe. And then a regular leather work glove with PVC attachments for like robotic fingers. Now I can kind of move my fingers on these, so it's not perfect movements, but it's not terrible. No, I can't pick anything up with it. I have tried, and everything kind of just rolls since it is plastic. I thought about adding like a rubber thing on the fingers, but I figured that would just take away from the mechanical robotic look. I tried spraying the glove in like a golden color. It looks more like a rustic silver now because it's like a brown glove. All of the circuit boards on here are actually wired to the same power source. So when I turn the switch on, all the lights go on. When I turn the same switch off, all the lights go off. So I don't know if you guys could tell that earlier. So it's not just each circuit has its own individual power source. It's all wired into the same 9-volt battery. So this whole thing is powered by one 9-volt battery. And I'm sure just like the Knight Rider the Knight Rider models, they're gonna have to be changed every other day. And if not, great. You know, if that's the case, well then, the Knight Rider cars are still sitting in my car display box. So, speaking of which, we'll get to that in a second, or something similar to that in a second. So anyway, I actually didn't know this when I first built this thing. The breadboard has like a special thing on the sides that it can bend into a shape, like a rounded shape. I didn't know that when I first stuck it on there, and all of a sudden it like fell on the floor and it bent this part, and I thought I broke the breadboard, but instead it actually like opened it. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't do circuit work a lot, and if I do, it's basic stuff like this. Even though this does not look basic at all. Trust me, it's a lot more basic than it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the lights off, but there's also like a USB port here. No, it doesn't do anything. If you do plug it in, there's a white button there, and you push that and a small green light comes on. That's it. There's no computer programming, there's no fancy, oh, you push a button and all of them start playing disco music or something like that. No, it's not that. I'm not that smart. But you know, a lot of these circuit boards are just for show, just to make it look more futuristic. And it totally works. I mean, if I just saw this lying around, I'd be like, wow, that's actually kind of cool. And then I think the limited amount of lights that actually work, that's what drives your attention to it. Because if every single light on this worked, then people would be like, wow, you really overdid it. But like with just the healthy dose of, you know, the very few lights that actually work on this, because not a whole lot of them do. And I think that's what makes it look really cool. So at some point, yes, I will add another watch or like a clock piece to it that will hopefully actually work. And then, yeah, you know, it's still going to be enough to where you're like, oh, wow, that's, you know, really cool, but you didn't overdo it. You know, because this doesn't do much of anything. This doesn't do squat, and this did something, but it doesn't do anything now. And this had a white LED on it, but it kept breaking off, and I'm tired of fixing it. It was going to be for like a flashlight, a little flashlight type thing. I'm not worried about it. So there are a couple more decorative parts that I want to add to this throughout. I'm not focused on it right now. And before you ask, yes, this was sponsored by my grandmother, as are half of my projects. Actually, half of that I do on this channel is funded by other people. Mainly my grandmother. And half the time she's okay with it. So one thing I definitely need to add to this is padding. Because it's completely loose and you can't really tell, but it kind of wiggles around everywhere, and I don't want that. So I want to add like foam or something to the inside of this, so that way it, you know, lightly, I say squeezes my arm, but it kind of wraps it, you know, and like keeps it from moving. Another thing that I need to work on is all these extra wires. If you guys want me to leave them, I'll leave them. But I had also thought about adding like rubber to the fingers, and I figured that would just take away from the robotic look. So if you guys have stuck around this long, thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. So yeah, unbracket that, and whoa, battery pack flying out. So right now, this power source that I've got on this thing, is just a basic on and off switch for a 9-volt battery. Underneath this plastic cover is a 9-volt battery. I'm going to set that off to the side. And then I'm going to take the glove off camera, because it takes literally, I'm not kidding, 5 minutes to do it. No pun intended. It seriously takes 5 minutes, at least 2 minutes, to take this glove off. So, I'll be back. Alright, now the other half of this video is, a lot of you guys know I'm a big fan of Knight Rider and have been since I could walk. And I got this car, so it's got some stuff on it. I want to clean it off camera. So I now technically have 2 of these. This is the Jada diecast Knight Rider car, so when you open the door, the light goes on. So I have the exact same thing on a glass case over here. And I got 2 of these things specifically for videos, because I don't want to mess up the paint on the one that's in the box. And I don't want to really mess up the paint on this one either. But this one is gonna be a little bit easier to clean up than the other one is. And I am covered in crap. Give me just a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna hold this with my left hand because my right hand is covered in spray paint from that stupid glove. So this car is just an extra car for stop motion videos, race scenes and stuff like that. And it still looks really cool. So that is actually going to be my next stop motion video. It's going to be titled KITT, K-I-T-T versus Optimus Prime. Now, I chose this particular death battle on my previous channel before everything went haywire with YouTube, and a lot of people seem to want it and want to see it happen. So, after very careful planning, I will do it. But not a whole lot of people know about KITT. So, long story short, the car is indestructible to almost every substance, very similar to Captain America's shield. So, there goes the everlasting legendary question. Would the Knight Industries 2000, or KITT, be able to withstand an energon blast from a Transformer, in this case Optimus Prime? Because energon is an alien substance. The KITT car is a human-made machine. So, theoretically, let's just say KITT's indestructibility is not 100% with energon. So over time, the car's metal would get weaker and would be likely to get destroyed. On the other hand, Optimus Prime is made of some kind of weird alien metal. KITT is made of, I don't know what he's made of, but he's made of something strong. And, you know, maybe the alien metal would weaken that car. I don't know. So that's why I want to put this up to a test. Which do you think would come out on top? Do you think the Knight Industries 2000 or Optimus Prime would come out on top? I know a lot of you are going to say Optimus Prime because, but for those of you who do say KITT would win, I appreciate that. You know, Knight Rider needs a little bit of love too. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think KITT would win? Or do you guys think Optimus would win? Because theoretically the fight could be over in a half a second. Because KITT could just turbo boost through Optimus Prime, killing him. Unless he couldn't do that because of whatever the hell Optimus is made of. So, it's kind of one of those legendary questions. Like, if Captain America's shield was to get hit by a lightsaber, would it cut? It would after so many hits. So, that's the scientific reason behind that. If Captain America's shield got hit by a lightsaber, eventually the shield would break. But it would be able to withstand it long enough for Captain America to either overpower and defeat the Jedi or Sith, or neutralize or kill the Sith or Jedi. So that is exactly the reason why I made Captain America's shield be slightly vulnerable to a lightsaber in the Darth Vader versus Captain America video. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Kit or Optimus Prime would win in a fight? That video will probably be coming out either Thursday or Friday, because I still have to open the next 2 days. So, I don't have to work at all Friday. I hope. But hopefully I'll be able to do something stop motion related on Thursday. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want me to show you how to make this gauntlet thing, I can't really do that, because I would have to show you guys how to solder every single circuit board that's on there, and I just don't have the time or patience to do that. But basically all you need are 2 door hinges, 4-inch PVC pipe, and 2 kind of essentially toolbox latches, just to start it off. And then feel free to put on whatever you want on it, whether that be circuit boards, whether that be, really cool designs, something like that. That's just the basis of it. It's just a 4-inch PVC pipe cut in half with hinges and locks on it. So, or door hinges and latches on it. That's all it is. So if you guys want, I'll put a parts list in the description, and I will maybe at some point show you how to do that. I'm not entirely certain. So, but I mean, all it is just PVC pipe, hinges, and latches. That is as simple as it can get. The rest of it is just random circuit board stuff. And then if you guys want to do the circuit boards, I'll put the links in those in the description below if you guys want. Let me know down in the comments, because otherwise there's not going to be anything in the description. And have fun. So, anyway, Kit versus Optimus Prime will be coming out hopefully Thursday. If not, it will be Friday. So just bear with me for a little while, and I promise everything will start to come out more smoothly, hopefully as time progresses. So, I make no promises. So, till next time, peace out. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all later.